for every part of your business, so you can work faster, smarter, and for less. Odoo, the only software you'll ever need. Try it free today at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
Your home for Oregon Ducks football. KRSK Portland, KRSK FM HD1, Malala, Oregon, and Odyssey Sports Station. It's time for the firm of Harris and Meringue.
I was terrified that I was not going to make the show on time.
Patrick Harris.
Hi, friend.
Danny Meringue.
I'm one of those weirdos.
On the Fan Sports Network.
Hi, friends.
Hola!
Welcome into the firm of Harris and Meringue. Patrick Harris with you. That's Danny Meringue to my left. Casey Smith over there on the ones and twos, working on the YouTubes. So if you're trying to get that, just a heads up. YouTube's been a little fickle today. Hopefully we'll get that figured out and have that ready for you. But happy Monday.
Don't lie to people. You can't control that.
I can control the vibes. And the vibes I'm here to tell you are positive.
Sure.
Trying to be positive.
I like that.
Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a nice little weekend. We're back to the rain.
Don't you tell me to be happy.
I will, Danny. You could use it, my friend. Mr. Negative over there all the time.
Oh, that's me.
All the time.
I had a good weekend, man.
You have been more positive of late.
Yeah.
It is appreciated, seen, heard, and thanked.
Well, appreciate you, buddy. No, it was a good weekend. How was your weekend?
Solid.
Solid.
The wife is not dead anymore, so that's a plus.
Yeah, I'm coming out of my coma. I still have a little tickle in the throat, but other than that, we're good.
My kids went back to their dads for the first time in 10 days.
Oh, there you go.
My house is quiet.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just like you just want to bask in it.
This is very quiet.
God, this is a good place to be. It's a good place.
I'm going to get done with this show and I'm going to go home for like 2 hours.
Just sit in it.
Nobody touch anything.
It's very nice.
The dog is going to take the dog for a quick little walk and then we'll come back and lie on the couch and I'm going to probably take a nap.
There you go. Oh, dude.
I'm getting back into the real life now, man.
I do love a good Sunday nap. We got a little Sunday nap yesterday. Saturday was a fun day. Saturday, got out and golfed.
Okay.
Found a little pocket. Got even weirdly enough, despite it not being that great of a day, had a little bit of a sprinkle in the morning. Got sun.
It was wild. I've been looking at the weather for Saturday because I had Timbers game at 1:30, 1:45, and the weather had told me it was going to rain from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
Pretty much the game.
And I was like, sweet, just during the game. Well, it rained that morning, and it was beautiful at the game.
Yeah.
It was a gorgeous day. I had my sunglasses on in the press box there for a minute.
Yeah, the clouds broke, I want to say, probably around the third hole, played 18, and then our fourth hole, we got a little bit of sprinkle, and I went out there in a polo and shorts because when I start moving, I ain't wearing pants. I'm getting too warm.
No pants for me.
Look, man, just
no pants.
Just
dun-dun-duns.
Just straight
out there on the course.
Just little Nike Pro Combat boxer briefs, calling it good. But no, it ended up being a great day. Played like complete and utter crap, so that was cool. But then we went axe throwing.
Oh.
That's a fun little date.
That sounds dangerous.
That's a fun little date, man.
That sounds dangerous. There's one in Vancouver that I've been to. I didn't throw axes. It's not my thing. But it's in the old fire station.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
In uptown of downtown Vancouver, kind of up by the Safeway. So that's cool. It's it's the old fire station.
That's a dope location. Yeah, I found out there's one in Tualatin, a place called Stickman Brewing. They got some wood-fired pizzas and this industrial building. There's also a hallway that goes into this other industrial area that's 8-10 axe throwing lanes. And instructor there was super cool. Showed us how to do it. First one I threw just dunk, bounced off the wall, and I was like, she's like, well, adjust this and this. And then after that, I turned into freaking William Tell with an axe. I turns out I'm okay at throwing axes. Tiff, man, she found her little groove, and she was just. I think the first couple throws she hit a bullseye, and I was like, "Am I about to get hustled by my girl right now? Is that what's happening?"
Do those places get a lot of repeat business?
They have a full-on league.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
There was a big group. So Tiff and I think we were the only couple in there, and then the rest of the groups in there were bigger groups. And
see, that's what I would think. But how often does the big group return? See what I mean? Repeat business.
I mean, I'll tell you, I had fun. I'd go back.
Okay,
it was a good time. It was $50 for the hour. For,
Do they
for total
serve,
for both of us?
Do they serve alcohol while throwing axes?
I think so. I saw people. Yeah, I saw people over there drinking and eating.
Is that a good idea?
I mean, they probably regulate that pretty tightly. I would imagine
so.
pretty tightly.
I would hope so.
But I tell you what, man, it's significantly more expensive to go dinner and a movie than to go dinner and throwing axes.
Oh yeah, dude. The wife and I just had like some pizza and a couple drinks, and it was $75.
Yeah, dude. So
Side note: I checked out a new Costco this weekend.
a new Costco.
The one in Ridgefield.
Oh yeah, dude. The in and outs in that parking lot.
Yeah.
That whole exit used to be like
Nothing.
and now it's just boop out of nowhere.
Dare I say, I think that Costco is upcharging for the uppities that live in Ridgefield.
Oh, price is not great.
It felt more expensive than my normal one.
I thought you were going to say like it was maybe a little more bougie.
The aisles are bigger. It's a nicer Costco.
It feels
it
good.
feels good in there. Yeah.
Because the OG,
But then I was looking at stuff and I was like, I get this cheaper at my other Costco.
the OG Costco, I think in the Portland metro area is the one on 158th in Beaverton.
It's not the airport.
I think it's the Beaverton one, if I remember right. That place is old now.
Oh,
Like if you go in there now, it feels old.
when I was a kid in like '98, we lived in downtown Vancouver. We went to the airport one
Okay.
because that was the closest one.
Yeah, because I want to say that the one in Beaverton, I want to say opened like 94, 95, something like that.
Oh, okay.
So I remember going out there as a kid, but I went out there. I was out at Nike a bunch, and I drove past it, and I was like, "Oh, that doesn't look like the Costco that I go to in Wilsonville." And the Costco in Wilsonville is 20 years old, so it was just weird. Like it's kind of weird when you get so accustomed to something like that, and you see like a brand new Costco, and you're like, "Oh, that looks different." Like I said, I pulled in that In-N-Out parking lot, and I was like, where did all of this come from?
Yeah.
Like that whole area is so nice now.
Well, Ridgefield's blowing up, man. They all want to live in Ridgefield. You got to get downtown Ridgefield, like old downtown Ridgefield. It's cute.
Does it have an actual downtown, unlike Milwaukee?
Milwaukee has a downtown.
You have a town. Can't be down.
They've got a down. Okay, it's an uptown.
There you go.
It's on the north side of town.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a cute little quaint strip.
I might have to check it out because I was pleasantly surprised with downtown Vancouver on the waterfront and all the stuff
What do
that
you
had
mean
out there.
pleasantly surprised?
Well, look, man, the last time I went down there was 20 years ago, and it was not good.
Downtown Vancouver is awesome for people that don't live in Vancouver.
That's what I mean. Like it was
None of us like it.
No, I mean, but it's
None of us like downtown.
but it's nice.
Well, we like downtown Vancouver. We don't love the waterfront.
That's what I'm saying. Like the waterfront's really
It's not
nice
for us.
It's like there's restaurants, a million places to walk. Everything's nice and new. It's like, oh, this is cool.
And expensive and corporate and no character. I hate it.
But I could argue that the character is corporate.
Sure, if that's what you want.
But it's
if that's
nice.
what you're into.
I like nice
It is nice.
because there's not a lot of places around here that are nice. A lot of things around here are old and dirty and dusty and beat up. I like nice.
That's
every
right.
now and
You hate
then.
this town.
Yes.
I always forget.
Yeah,
I don't know why I always forget. You're so vocal about it too.
I don't want to just be in the sludge all the time. Don't get me wrong. I'd like to wallow in it from time to time, but I like having a place that's like nice and clean.
If I took you to all my favorite places in Portland, you'd be like, this place is dirty. This place is dirtier. Oh, wow. It got even dirtier.
Look, again, don't get me wrong. I like some dive spots. I'm totally familiar and accustomed to it. Totally fine. But sometimes I like to go to a place and go, oh, my fork is not sitting on a napkin. Can you bring me a new fork? Because there's 7 diseases on that table. Like, just, I want to be able to go somewhere and not have to worry about if I'm up on my shots.
I wish you could have gone to like First Thursdays on Alberta.
Yeah.
You would have hated
Yeah,
that.
no, it's
absolutely
not
hated
my jam.
that. And I wish they were still around because I would have taken my kids. They would have loved it. Bunch of dirty hippies throwing fire in the streets and people painting live art.
Yeah, there's some national reporter
Homeless everywhere.
was doing something in Portland over the weekend.
Houseless.
And they had like a Grateful Dead jam band outside Moda. And they're
Hell
like,
yeah,
"This
brother."
rules." And I'm like, oh God, no, it doesn't. It's not. No.
You don't like the bucket drummers and the sax player outside of Providence Park?
No. Bucket drummer outside Blazer game. That guy has been there forever. That dude rules. Totally cool with that.
I wonder if it's the same one outside of Providence Park.
Could be. But there's a guy since I was a kid, the same guys have been hawking tickets outside Moda.
I believe that.
The same group. Like they were
That's your job.
Like they were when I was anywhere from 8 to 15, they were all like 10 years older than me, right? those same dudes are still out there hawking tickets.
Same dudes with the hibachi grills cooking hot dogs.
I got nothing wrong. See that? Nothing wrong with that.
I love me a good street hot dog.
I saw a taco pop up on the corner of the street in Wilsonville.
A what?
A taco pop up.
Oh, okay.
Like on the sidewalk. And I was like, the city's cool with this? Like you can just like on a corner of Wilsonville Road. And I was just like,
I think what you do is you just do it until someone asks you for a permit, and you're like, "Oh, excuse me, I'm out of here."
but I was like, there's people like pouring into it. I was like, I'm cool with this.
I'm definitely.
Taco pop-ups? Yeah. See, that's weird,
that's
the
though.
culture I can get down with.
But see, that's weird because that feels so much less sanitary. Like they don't have running water to wash their hands.
But see, this is my thing. You got to remember where I grew up and how I ate. That like food truck / like taco shack on the beach in Mexico, I'm in. Like Tiff and I have talked about like traveling, and she's like because she's not Isaac Ropp germaphobe, but she's food prep. She's very about. And I was like, if we travel internationally, I'm not going to take you like we go to Egypt. I'm not going to take you to street food like off the plane. Like
I might eat street food in Egypt.
I mean, I would. I'll tell you where you shouldn't do it is India. You need to spend like at least 2-3 weeks there, build that immune system up before you grab the street food in India.
Yeah, don't show up to Mexico and drink tap water right away.
No. I mean, you can. You're going to regret it. Like, I know people that are from in certain regions of the world that when they go home, they're like bottled water. You gotta work these things up. But yeah, no, it's that's what I mean. Like, I'm okay. I'll get in the trenches.
Working in restaurants for 20 years, I am actually super lax on germs in the kitchen.
That's the thing is you
super lax.
You actually know what it is.
Yep.
And you're like,
except for when it comes to chicken.
Oh yeah.
We don't mess with that.
Yeah, no. She's 100% the same way.
But I've worked with different color food boards for a long time. Why is this one red? Why is this yellow? Why is this green? Well, one is red meat, one is chicken, one is veggies.
Yes. Yeah. I the exact same thing.
And I don't do that anymore.
No?
I'm a lot looser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I still have the red, green, white.
The red meat, they're all whiteboards. The red meat cut, just a little rinse, and then we'll go to veggies.
Oh, not even soap?
Red meat? Nah, I'm fine. Doesn't bother me.
She would murder
Chicken,
you.
completely different story.
Completely different story.
Chicken,
that will literally kill you.
Chicken, you burn the cutting board.
Yeah, red meat, that's hit or miss.
Yes.
You guys are backing me up here, and she's going to hate that.
Well, sucks to suck. Maybe you shouldn't be such a loser.
Oh, wow. She's going to murder you.
That's all right.
She knows what you look like.
That's all right. I'm done with this world anyway. I'm going to be done with this world, too. I'm trying to get Wallflower tickets for Friday, and it's been a struggle. Yeah, the Wallflowers.
As in the Wallflowers?
The Wallflowers. They're playing at Rev Hall on Friday. It's the 30th anniversary of Bringing Down the Horse, one of my all-time favorite albums ever made by anybody, and I want to go see it badly.
Who are you trying to steal them off of?
Joe Freeman. I don't know Joe, but he mentioned on Dirt and Sprague last week that he has tickets to that show, but if the Blazers make the playoffs, he's got to get rid of those tickets.
Oh.
So, I don't know Joe. I've never met him, but we're about to be best friends. So, if you're listening right now,
gonna make that happen.
I think you're awesome, wonderful, and go Blazers.
You going to pay above market for him?
I hope not.
No.
Because above market right now is like $300.
Yeah.
And that's a little steep here.
A little pricey?
For the Harris household. Yeah. I'm bitching about Costco raising prices.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't have I ain't got $300.
I'm telling you right now, the only concert that I'm going to go, I'm going to throw money at, that Metallica at the Sphere.
Oh, yeah.
Metallica at the Sphere is pretty
Well, yeah, that'd be cool. But so if anybody has tickets they're trying to get rid of, you hit up the fan text line and we'll be best friends.
It's on Friday?
It's on Friday.
Okay. Worst case scenario, you can always try day of.
I know.
I will say this.
I want to go so bad, I might go down there and just see if I can.
Portland as a city, day of tickets, you can actually do okay.
Yeah. That's the goal for me.
It's dicey, but you can do okay.
I also like that area that Rev Hall's in.
Sure.
So worst case scenario, I at least grab
out.
some beers at Grand Fur and call it a day.
Figure it out?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Oakley Dokley, we got a great show for you all today. Speaking of those Blazers, we'll spend a solid chunk of the show today on the NBA in general, but definitely hit the Blazers hard. We'll get to there in the big nooner. The Timbers got a giant win over the weekend that I did not see coming. We have Web Gems as always. NBA playoffs are getting going. But let's start with the story of the weekend. Old Rory McIlroy cements himself as one of the all-time legends by winning his second Masters and back-to-back. From Augusta, 105.1 The Fan.
The most fun day of golf is back. Toyota presents the 12th Annual Fan Golf Classic. Join us Tuesday, June 23rd at Langdon Farms Golf Club.
We have the best listeners in radio.
Foursomes are on sale now with morning and afternoon flights. Get your group in soon because spots fill up fast. Head over to 1051thefan.com and sign up. Toyota presents the 12th Annual Fan Golf Classic at Langdon Farms Golf Club.
Now, here's a quick look at Portland traffic.
Vancouver to Portland, southbound I-5 over the Interstate Bridge is moving well. In Portland, sluggish stretches from 99 East to past I-84, then no problems over the Markham Bridge. With Portland traffic, I'm Joey Vlasny.
This traffic report brought to you by
Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water.
What makes Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water different? We always bottle our Alpine Spring Water less than 1.5 miles from the spring source, and all our bottles are made with 50% recycled plastic from our own recycling plants. Crystal Geyser, bottled at the spring source.
Rob here for Window Nation. The weather is turning, so it's the perfect time to check those windows. Did the heat stay in? Is the cool doing the same if you turn on the AC? Well, we had that problem at our old crappy house, so we upgraded, and it's one of the best decisions we've made. We're still saving money on our energy bills, and our new double hungs continue to dazzle the Southwest Portland community. Right now at Window Nation, the more you buy, the more you save. Up to 50% off and 0% interest financing for 5 years. Free no obligation quote at windownation.com. License number OR 249065.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Really smart. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I took the gas hose out of my car's tank. Ooh, not smart. And I drove off while still attached to pump number 3.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I've always wanted to learn French, but the app I tried didn't help.
If you want to memorize words in another language, there's an app for that. But if you want to really learn another language, there's Babbel. Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different. Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Babbel feels like it was created intentionally by people who really know what you need to learn another language. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Want to really learn another language? Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com to save up to 50%. Babbel.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
The Firm of Harris and Meringue on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
10:19 here, Portland Sports Leader. Don't you forget it. We are live from the shadows of the historic Fremont Bridge, like we always are. There's 503-864-6326 is the fan text line. She'll let you hang out with us all day long. There's also the YouTubes up and working. YouTube.com, 1051 The Fan is the channel. Jump on the chat, say hello. Everybody's making fun of me today. I didn't realize everybody thinks the Wallflowers stink. Well, that's fine. More tickets for me to try to get.
Yeah, same. How about that?
I'm going to go probably by myself. I was like, babe, you want to go? She was like, eh.
I mean, it's the Wallflowers.
I love that record, dude. I know it front to back. I was listening to it this weekend.
I don't think I could tell you one detail, little factoid, or any song by the Wallflowers.
2, 1, you've definitely heard one headline. And 2, the lead singer, frontman, guitar player for the Wallflowers is Jacob Dylan, whose father is Bob.
Could have fooled me.
But they also aren't really on speaking terms and don't like each other.
Oh, wow, weird.
Well, I think Bob Dylan might be kind of a jerk.
Oh, might?
Might be. Let's see. Let's get to the Masters, okay, Danny?
Do it.
Quite a fun weekend. Friday was one for the books. Rory had his signature shot of the weekend on Friday. What was that, on 15? That was an amazing shot. That goes down with some of the Tiger shots, the Bubba Watson, Phil Mickelson. I'm trying to think of the ones off the top of my head. The Jack Nicklaus, when he points with the club. What is that, the 86 Masters? Yeah, that was the anniversary this year. That shot on 15 was absolutely amazing, and Rory gets his second green jacket in 2 in a row.
I mean, absolutely came out of the gate, day 1, day 2, just
dump trucking.
It was like, oh.
He had a 6-stroke lead going into Saturday.
Boy, was I wrong about him being an all-time great.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
Very, very wrong.
I ate my words very quickly.
Very, very wrong. Well, what's interesting for me with Rory's kind of situation as he becomes, the 4th player to win back-to-back ever? And that list is quite a nice list. It's Tiger, Jack, Nick Faldo, and Rory McIlroy, back-to-back.
Pretty good list.
Rory had a 6-stroke lead going into Saturday and basically shot par for the next 2 days combined. It got a little dicey for Rory there in the end, and I found myself very much rooting for Justin Rose, very much rooting for Scottie Scheffler. It felt to me like the wheels were going to come off on Rory.
I mean, they were, but he kept it just like he got up on 2 wheels.
I think he got really lucky that Scottie had a really weird Sunday. It looked like he was really going to do it, but things just weren't going his way, and Justin Rose fell apart on the back nine.
Justin Rose did it again.
Yeah, and Hatton and Henley were nice stories. You know, Cameron Young had a really rough Sunday as well. I mean, he shot a 73, which isn't the end of the world, but 67 on Friday, a 65 on Sunday really gave him the opportunity. He couldn't do it. A lot of guys just fell apart, I think, and Rory fell apart the least.
Yeah, and that's what I think it was. 17 and 18, both Young and Rory on 17, both just yanked their drives. And Young got lucky, got a little kick out bounce, and he had to chase it. Rory, when he hit his tee shot, he just kind of paused, and I was like, "Where is that going?" And they panned to they switched to the coverage in Ireland at the club that he's from back there, and you had a bunch of 17-year-old broccoli top kids all do the surrender cobra at the same time, like, oh! It was just like.
I'm not going to lie. I hated that. I did not need to see those the Northern Ireland country club boys every 10 seconds.
All with the same haircut?
Every 10 seconds. Then they're like, oh, they're having some pints. And you look and they're like all clearly Guinnesses. And I was like, I get it. They're in Ireland. Stop. Am I in a bad mood today?
This is your default setting.
Maybe I am in a bad mood today.
Because if this was a tournament taking place in Portland, and they pan to every dive bar here, you'd be like, oh, I love that place!
I know that place!
I love that place!
I know that guy!
Yesterday. They're drinking some crappy local IPA. You're like, I know that beer!
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
great IPAs locally.
See? Immediately. I knew all I had to do was just poke and immediately flip on its head.
I didn't need to see that. But good for Rory. I think, we can get into some other stuff, but it's good for him. And to Casey's point, I think this does solidify him. I mean, he's only got 6 majors. I say only. But he's got 6 majors. It's the gap after that is when you start talking about Tom Watson, Arnie, Jack, Tiger, the great of the greats.
But you put yourself in conversation with Jack and Tiger It's over.
And
You're
yeah,
great.
when you're in the modern era greatness, that's what he is.
The only modern people with 2 jackets are, let's see, off the top of my head, it's Rory, Tiger, Bubba, Phil. I think that's it of the modern day of people with multiple jackets. And that's a pretty fancy list there too. Like Bubba Watson might be the weird one on that list.
Rory, Scotty, Bubba.
Bubba's probably the weird one on that list for having 2 and his career not continuing in that arch. I mean, Spieth almost had a second, and he hasn't done Squadouche in a decade. I already thought Scotty has already kind of started to cement himself as one of the greats. Also, it helps with his age. But Rory now gets to say, what? What did he just say to me? I didn't hear him. Dirt just yelled at me. But Rory gets into a spot where now he is cemented as one of the all-time greats. And Rory's become very, very likable. It's not that Rory never was likable, but I think there was that weird period in his personal life when him and Wozniacki broke up, and everybody was like, what the hell is wrong with Rory? That now Rory is somebody that everybody roots for.
I've never not liked Rory. I think he definitely went through the, how do you call it? Kind of the douchebag phase.
Well, there was that incident last year where I think it was during the Ryder Cup where fans were yelling at him and his wife, and he had them removed. So I think there's little instances where he has moments.
I would have done that too, though.
Yeah, but he has moments where, again, you can say that chalks him up to being unlikable.
I've always liked him, and I'm not going to kill a guy because of what goes on in his personal life or anything along those lines, but I've always liked Rory. And weirdly enough, like Bryson, I think Bryson's been a guy, obviously he's prickly at worst, right?
You're on your own island on this one, buddy.
I like Bryson now. Like I think he's been on the redemption curve as far as things go with that.
I wouldn't go as far as to say I like Bryson. I don't hate him.
Sure. Yeah, but with Rory, I've always liked him. And look, I want great golfers to have personality. Like Tiger didn't have a ton of personality in his peak. He was kind of robotic, right? Phil had all the personality. John Daly had all the I want my great golfers to have.
Scotty Scheffler is as boring as they come.
Yep.
Phil Mickelson was the personality.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And Rory's got a little bit of juice to him. Scotty doesn't necessarily have it, but
he's got no juice.
You look at the guys around, and you're just like, how many guys are going to have a little bit? And Rory will get up in front of a microphone at a press conference and talk about things.
The question that I have, and this is maybe why it's unfair, like I don't dislike Rory. I've just never been a giant Rory guy. And 2, I think somebody just said it either on the YouTube or the text channel. Having the Tiger Rory thing shoved down our face for a long time when Rory was young got annoying for it. I guess my thought throughout the entire weekend is just everything going through my brain is what happens if Rory doesn't win this? Because of the lead he created on Friday, because of how good he looked on Thursday and Friday. And Saturday was okay. Sunday was hold on to your butts. That whenever that narrative creeps into my head, that's never a good thing for somebody. Like Justin Rose finishes short again. Okay, Scotty's short again, but he's got a couple of them, and he's the best player in the world. When I see Justin Rose fall again, I'm like, man, dang it, dude, I really want you to get one. If Rory loses this thing, I don't know how I sit here on Monday and don't bury him.
Well, I mean, you don't.
And maybe that's not fair,
but
I can't help that go through my brain.
You don't bury him because he won last year.
I know, but a 6-stroke lead on Friday to choke that up is not a positive thing.
Welcome to golf, my friend. Here's
Understood.
the thing. Did you think this was a great Masters?
I enjoyed it.
No, not that you enjoyed it.
Like an all-timer?
Like, did you think that this was like, how many shots are you going to remember from this?
I mean, I'll remember Rory's 15 on Friday.
But I mean, like, it wasn't.
There wasn't a playoff, so no.
No, not just that. Like, don't get me wrong, guys were good. There's no doubt about that.
But the memorable ones are ones that go down to the wire.
You want things a little bit tighter, I think, not only on Sunday, but throughout the week.
I think what you might be alluding to is the names we had at the top of the board on Sunday were epic.
Yes.
But I don't know if anybody was playing epic golf.
I think there's a lot of hold on.
Tyrrell Hatton had a really good Sunday, but I'm looking at the scores right now. Scotty was pretty good at a 68, but there's Rory 71, Justin Rose is 70, Cameron Young is 73, Sam Burns is 73. Like, those are the guys that were all kind of leading throughout this thing, and they all kind of had a bun Sunday.
Yeah, nobody really
The names
pushed.
were great.
Yes.
And Sunday was dramatic, for sure. Rory bogeyed the final hole, which
opened the door.
Which said no, because he was done. But he bogeyed the final hole on 18, which maybe to your point says the names were there, but not epic golf.
I'm saying it opened the door in the sense of like, yeah.
Oh, because if he would have slammed that shut with that 2-stroke lead, then you'd been like, yep, Rory deserved that.
Yep, that's it.
And he would have been -1 in his last 2 days. He shot even.
But I mean, again,
it's a tough look.
Part of that is that course and everything that kind of comes with that. But I mean, Rory's that guy. I will say though, you notice Rory's looking pretty big.
Are you body shaming Rory McIlroy right now?
Not body shaming. Just
like in shape big?
He's looking real big.
I don't know if I'm going that route.
He went from Ricky Fowler to Tiger Woods with the lats real quick.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
checking out some doctors in Europe, is that what you're saying?
I mean, it's easier when you're living overseas. The other side of this is it kind of tangential to this. Did you see what Jack said before the tournament about how they really need to change golf? They need to kill the golf ball.
Oh, yeah, that people are going too far. Yeah. That's not the point.
That it's like the game is only being played one way now.
There's like some stupid quote that I have from Bryson about something like that. Let me see if I can find this real quick.
But it's one of those things like, I start thinking about a guy like Rory who can hit the ball a country mile. What does that do if they end up, kind of change? Is this end up being kind of one of the last Masters? Because I think 2027 or is it 28? I think is when they are going to dial things back.
In 2020, Bryson DeChambeau on Augusta National said, "I'm looking at it as a par 67 for me. I can reach all par 5s and 2, no problem. If the conditions stay the way they are, that's what I feel like par is for me." I think that's a little braggadocious.
Oh, but
braggadouche.
It was, and he has changed his mind on that. He's changed his game a lot about in those senses, like because before this year he had back-to-back top 10s.
So to answer your question, no, I don't think this was a great Masters. I think it was drama filled and I enjoyed it. It was entertainment big time. But yeah, a lot of it, to Joel's point, Scotty barely missed that putt on 18. If he would have buried that, we're looking at a tie ball game.
And
if Rory and Scotty go to a playoff, I'll bet the farm on Scotty Scheffler.
Well, not just that. Would have loved to see that? The PGA.
Well, yes, of course.
Yeah, I mean, like Rory and Scotty in a playoff at the Masters. Yes.
Also, side note, suck it, live. You guys are losers. Let's have the flip side. There's some epic disasters that went on over the weekend at the Masters. Moments you'd like back. Next, there's Casey with sports.
Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, your Portland Trailblazers picked up the 122-110 win over the Sacramento Kings yesterday to wrap up the regular season. Denny Avdia leading the way once again for the Blazers. He posted 25 points, 10 boards, and 6 assists. But Shaedon Sharpe, he found himself back in the lineup over the weekend as he posted 9 points in 17 minutes in his second game back from the calf injury that has kept him sidelined for most of the season. Blazers will take on the Phoenix Suns tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Phoenix for their first game in the play-in tournament. Your Portland Timbers picked up their second win of the season, giving the LAFC their first loss of the season as the Timbers mounted a 2-1 victory, securing 3 points on a last-minute headed goal from Kevin Kelsey. Timbers will travel to take on Minnesota United FC on Saturday, and make sure to catch all the game day coverage this Saturday right here on 105.1 The Fan. If you missed it over the weekend, Rory McIlroy won his second Masters on Sunday, finishing the round at 12 under and becoming the fourth back-to-back Masters champion in history, the first since Tiger Woods did it in 2001-2002. Lastly, the WNBA draft is officially here. The draft will officially commence at 4 p.m. tonight as your Portland Thorns hold the 7th pick in the draft after drafting their expansion roster just 10 days ago. And for more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt, missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
The home of prime time with Isaac and Sue. Weekdays 3 to 7. The Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
Your home. Your savings. Your children. Everything that matters to you is at stake in a divorce, and for many of our clients, a divorce was unwanted. This is Rick Jones. At Goldberg Jones, our team of experienced attorneys handle every aspect of a divorce and custody case. When stakes are high, you need a lawyer you can trust. Husbands and fathers, trust Goldberg Jones. Call 1-800-DIVORCE and get your phone questions answered at no charge.
Serving the greater Portland, Vancouver area.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers, so don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-358-6868. That's 800-358-6868. Again, 800-358-6868.
Most financial advisors only manage your money. They refer you out for taxes. They refer you out for estate planning. They refer you out when things get complicated. Did they really vet that person? Or did they meet once, exchange business cards, and call it a partnership? A referral isn't accountability. It's a handoff. When your investments, taxes, and estate plan are built separately, gaps happen, and those can cost money. At Trajan, we didn't build a referral network. We built a family office for all. Wealth, tax, estate. One team delivering coordinated planning, once reserved for the ultra-wealthy. If you want real coordination and not just introductions, call Trajan Wealth today.
Call Trajan today at 503-210-5800. That's 503-210-5800.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Tired of hard water stains on your dishes or running out of hot water in the shower? Three Mountains Home Services is here to make life easy. For a limited time, when you install a high-efficiency tankless water heater, you'll get a free water softener. That's right, free. Say goodbye to lukewarm showers and pesky hard water. Schedule with Three Mountains Home Services today and receive a free water softener when you install a tankless water heater. Google Three Mountains Home Services or schedule a free estimate online at threemountainhomeservices.com. CCB number 169499.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-497-8091. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-497-8091. That's 800-497-8091. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Might as well go win the whole thing.
Meow.
It's time to nut up or shut up. I'm a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
The Firm of Harris and Meringue on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
Hanging out here at the Masters. I want to read some of your texts as well. I wouldn't want that lead in golf. No one had any pressure on them except him, and he struggled under pressure in his career. And that's kind of the big part of Rory in that moment. Like, that 6-stroke lead looked really, really nice. I found it strange that Rory just had to win a Masters to unlock his Masters genius. But good on him, but that's right. The pressure mounted on him. I've seen it. The pressure mounted on him, and he was able to survive. But I also think the pressure was there for a lot of other people. This texter, 2019 is the best of my life. Yesterday was about who wouldn't make that last mistake. And I think that's where a lot of it went. And some people that had some rough weekends will start with Sergio Garcia. Sergio Garcia smacked his club into the ground and made a mess, which you
wrapped it around a cooler,
which you cannot do at Augusta. They have very strict rules about that kind of stuff. And so Rory punished himself by taking Jon Rahm's bag all the way to the hole. He carried his bag from the tee box to the green.
Sergio, not Rory.
Sergio did.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say Rory? Oh, my bad. Sergio.
But Jon Rahm's caddy was working in the bunker, and Sergio went and grabbed Rahm's bag and huffed it for him.
Which I kind of like that. He's a past winner. He knows the rules. He knows he broke the rules, and he self-imposed his own punishment. If I were the Masters, I would wash that clean.
Yeah, because you don't see a pro carry his clubs.
No. When was the last time do you think Sergio Garcia carried his clubs? 30 years ago?
In a round?
30, anytime.
Yeah.
I'm talking about taking his clubs out of his car.
Yeah,
when is the last time
it's
Sergio Garcia did
been
that?
A real long time.
A really long time.
Yeah.
Because if he's at home practicing, the clubs are already there.
Yeah, it's true.
He has practice clubs at home.
Yeah, it's probably been a long time since he's huffed some clubs.
We'd like to shout out the most epic disasters of all disasters, maybe in the history of the Masters, and that's Hao Tong Li. The Chinese man who had best looking man in China was written on his bag or something like that, which I love that. I love that absolutely.
It's like
he is a good looking dude.
It's like Young Hansen. He's young and handsome.
Lee is a good looking dude, so I don't mind the little braggadocio there. He shot an 80 on Sunday. He was +8 between 12 and 13. Hit the ball in the drink on 12, which is a bad move. And on 13, he put a 10 up there.
Look, if
you're going the wrong way.
Look, man, you seen Tin Cup?
I have.
If you're gonna do it, do it.
He celebrated the fact that he finished that hole at 13. He got done. He was like, yeah.
I mean, at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, Tin Cup it, man. Just go.
It just stinks. I was sitting with a buddy watching it.
Just go ball.
I was sitting with a buddy watching it, where he kind of showed up at the last 4 holes or so, and he was like, I didn't get to really watch today. Where's Lee? Lee was playing really well. And I go, let me tell you something, buddy. Lee is currently partnered with Scotty Scheffler. And he goes, oh, no. I was like, oh, yes. He's like, I see Scotty. I don't see Lee, and that's because he goes that way. Mm-hmm. That's a rough day. And I honestly think some of Lee's disaster affected Scotty Scheffler. Because on the 13th, Scotty's going to sit there and wait for this guy to take 6 shots before he can take a shot. That'll mess with your head. Because Scotty's driver later in the background, like, talk about things that he wants back. A lot of his drives were bad. A lot of his putts were bad.
To be honest, Sunday had a lot of bad drives. Not just for Scotty, but across the board.
Cameron Young, dude, I watched him hit a chip shot in the pine needles. What do they call it? Pinehurst. Under a bush. Like he crouched down under a bush to hack this thing.
Speaking of hack.
And I think there's a lot of things people want back. I felt really bad for the other Irishman.
But that's the Masters.
Shane Lowry had a really rough Sunday too. He had a hole-in-one that weekend.
Solid ace on Saturday.
Solid ace on Saturday. Dude, he has 2 of those now. He has 2 hole-in-ones at the Masters. That's pretty cool.
Can you imagine being so good at golf that you have 2 hole-in-ones at the Masters and 99.9% of all golfers never get one?
Yeah.
Even on a muni?
Mm-hmm. I think he's the only one this weekend that had a hole-in-one.
Yeah, I think so.
Just the one?
I didn't see any other pop up.
I felt bad for him, too. I thought he was playing some of the best golf I've ever seen him play. And then Sunday just completely fell apart. Lee shot an 80. So did Shane Lowry. Shane Lowry shot an 80.
When was the last time you think those guys put up an 80?
Day 1 of a tournament that we never heard of because they shot an 80 and then went home. Probably. But I do want to give some shout-outs to Colin Morikawa was really good despite getting no pub. He had a bad back throughout the weekend, and I thought he played really, really well.
He started the weekend really tough.
Shout out to your boy Xander Schauffele. I thought he played well over the weekend. It was nice to see Jordan Spieth play a little bit better in a major, although he didn't. I wouldn't say he had the best weekend per se, but seeing him -5 on the leaderboard at the end. Patrick Reed fell apart. Sucks to suck. Brooks Koepka. Hey, I don't know where I live in the Brooks Koepka world. I think he looks like Channing Tatum.
Okay.
You see it?
A little bit.
I think I'm most sad about Ludwig Aberg.
That was your winner,
That was
right?
my boy.
Yeah.
I wanted him or Rosie. But Ludwig had himself a rough weekend.
You got yourself a little case of the Euro fever, huh?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I'm rooting for the Euro golfers these days.
Traitor.
Only one liver in the top 12.
Who was it?
Tyrrell Hatton.
Oh, Hatton? Oh, yeah, okay.
Because you can tell because they give you the FedEx points on the side. It's like you finished third and you got 0. Oh. Right. Another victory for PGA in that sense. Liv did not have a good tournament. Patrick Reed. Let's see. The only people that made the cut were Tyrrell Hatton, Patrick Reed, and John Rahm.
Yeah, DJ did too.
Dustin Johnson made the cut? Oh, he did make the cut. Oh, there he is. My bad. I missed him. So, shout out to PGA for continuing to dominate and showing you that competitive golf matters when it comes to these majors.
Can you believe just finishing the Masters, your payday is $52,000?
Yeah. If you just make the cut.
Good place to be.
Nice place to be. Rory takes home 4.5. Some funny things about that. Let's talk about the broadcast for a moment when we come back. We could do that. I also found some rules handed to the announcers teams from, I believe, the 1979 Masters that will blow your mind. A lot more Masters coverage, then we'll get out of here. 105.1 The Fan.
Prime Time with Isaac and Suk.
I opened a sportsbook live in the middle of the show.
It's pretty exciting.
I thought I was smart because it's like, take the bets. Just, people are stupid. They'll just place dumb bets. You'll win money, right? And, of course, you're an idiot. So I'm like, oh, my God. Suk is live betting women's basketball? I'll be the book. What do you want? And I took 2 of his bets and lost them both.
The home of Prime Time with Isaac and Suk. Weekdays 3 to 7 on the Fan Sports Network.
I've always wanted to learn French, but the app I tried didn't help.
If you want to memorize words in another language, there's an app for that. But if you want to really learn another language, there's Babbel. Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different. Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Babbel feels like it was created intentionally by people who really know what you need to learn another language. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Want to really learn another language? Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com to save up to 50%. Babbel.com.
Dream lawns need a realistic plan, and Kubota has reliable, powerful, zero-turn mowers to help you see those dreams come to life. Plus, dealer support to help you achieve your goals. Stop by today. Right now, bring home select Kubota Z400 series for 0 down, 1.99% APR for up to 48 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimer for full disclaimer.
Visit Rick Riel Farm Supply, Watkins Tractor and Supply in Longview, or Dan's Tractor in Battle Ground.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Growing a brand is hard, but reaching the right customers shouldn't be. Meet Outcomes from Viant. We've built an intelligent platform that handles the complexity of digital advertising for you. Powered by advanced AI, We help your brand show up in the right places at the right time and ensure that every dollar you spend leads to a real business result. It's smarter advertising made simple. Visit Viant.ai.
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
Stop pulling on it.
I can't help it. Everybody does.
The Firm of Harris and Meringue on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
Coming up in hour number 2, we will get to the Timbers' big win over the weekend and then start diving into the NBA, because we got a lot to get to when it comes to the NBA. Finishing up what was a really entertaining Masters weekend. I don't know if it was great per se. I will let the professionals choose that, but I was very much entertained. The broadcasting situation over the weekend. I did find this fun thing to share with you, Danny. I believe it is from the 1979 Masters, and this was given to the broadcast team. These are some rules they were told. Never refer to the gallery or patrons as a mob or crowd. Never estimate the size of the gallery. Never refer to players' earnings. Never refer to Masters prize money. De-emphasize the players' antics. Do not compare any holes at Augusta National with those at another golf course. The water, this is the best. The water in front of the 13th green is not to be called Rays Creek, but a tributary of Rays Creek.
Interesting.
Make no reference to Masters tickets having been sold out. Make frequent mention of the presentation ceremony to be conducted at the end of the final round. Do not guess at where a ball might be. Do not estimate the length of a putt. And here's the best one, just to remind you about the whats. Instead of identifying Lee Elder as the first black man to play in the Masters, say he's the first person of his race to play in the Masters.
Just saying.
I think they follow a lot of those rules still.
I think you're right. Also, on that last one, I mean...
Although I think they do guesstimate putts.
Well, they don't have to. They've got tracking.
Oh, that's true.
They can tell them exactly how far it is. They can say exactly how far the drive went and ball speed, and they've got shot trackers everywhere. So that's easy to do. But, I mean, again, if your favorite sports are baseball and golf, and your favorite tournament's the Masters...
I'm not stepping in that. That's not me.
I'm just saying.
That's not me.
I'm just saying. It's called the Masters.
I just was chatting with Sprague out there about it. I didn't realize this. I saw it, but I didn't pay any attention to it. The Jason Kelce, Kevin Hart.
Oh, the par 3?
Garbage stuff that they had going on. I don't watch ESPN's broadcast at all.
I didn't.
I watched the Masters app on Thursday and Friday.
It's the best app out there.
And then I watch the app until CBS starts on Saturday and Sunday.
Prime Video had Amen Corner the entire weekend, so I was just running that.
Oh, that's what the Masters app has. You can go featured groups or watch 13, 14, 15, Amen Corner.
How is an app so
17, 18, I think.
How is an app so good that it's only used for 4 days a year?
It's so good.
It's the best app in sports.
It's so good.
I would argue that it's just as good as what the college basketball used to be.
Yeah,
Isn't it free?
Yeah. Wow. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Wow. One of one.
Hey, NBA, pay attention.
Anybody pay attention.
It's not hard. Give people what they want. Give them video, give them scores, let them choose what they want to choose. It's really not that hard. And yet, here we are.
How much does the Masters make?
A lot.
Because, I mean, you've seen, look, no cell phones, but we know that, food's not super expensive at the Masters. You can get that pimento cheese sandwich, right?
Masters tournament generates an estimated between 140 and 150 million in total annual revenue.
That's not as much as you would think.
Brother, it's 4 days.
I know, but I feel like they could have monetized that thing and made double that.
Half of it is based off of in-person merch, roughly 70 million annually.
Yeah, for some reason I feel like they can do better than that if they wanted to. But that may be the benefit of the whole thing, is they don't want to. They love keeping that thing a tradition unlike any other. The Azaleas and Jim Nantz. Hello, friends.
Total tournament merchandise sales projected to reach approximately $70 million, often generating $1 million an hour with no online sales.
That's crazy.
They had a $22.5 million purse, which is record-setting. My goodness.
I don't even think that purse is as big as some of the other ones, is it? Like, what was the U.S. Open purse last year?
It's an estimated $25 million in TV rights a year.
Champion won $5 million at 2025 at the U.S. Open. In 2025, Champion won $5 million. At the Masters, Rory just won 4.5.
What's the total purse?
Total purse at the U.S. Open was 90. I don't know what the Masters is.
Total purse at Pebble Beach is 20.
So it all depends.
It all depends, I guess, yeah. Well, one for the books. Well, I guess we'll be quiet about golf until the Open Championship, right? Is it the Open that's next? The Open Championship, then the U.S. Open?
I can never remember the order.
I think it's that. U.S. Open's usually...
It's like the same thing with horse racing with me. I'm like...
The PGA Championship, then the U.S. Open, then the Open Championship.
Okay. I know the U.S. Open is usually like Father's Day.
PGA in May 14th through 17th, U.S. Open June 18th through 21st, Open Championship July 16th through 19th.
And in smack dab in between those the last two, you've got the Fan Golf Classic.
Oh, that's right. The Fan Golf Classic.
Got you.
Join us June 23rd as Toyota presents the Fan Golf Classic at Langdon Farms Golf Club. Foursomes are on sale now. Choose between the morning or afternoon rounds, but get your group signed up soon because they fill up fast. It's the most fun day in golf. Activations, tastings all around the course, and the infamous Angels Envy Bourbon Par 3 6th hole, where all of our hosts, Sturton Sprague, Danny, myself, Luke, Isaac, Sook, the whole fan bam will be posted up to heckle and admire your shots, of course. We'll keep you fed with a post-round meal thanks to Matt's Barbecue. Head to 1051thefan.com and click on the Fan Golf Classic logo for more information to sign up today. The Fan Golf Classic, presented by Toyota, is also brought to you by Vulcan Design and Construction, Henderson and Daughter Windows and Doors, George McCoy at Warren Allen Attorneys at Law, Battery Exchange, Maestro, Nobel Tequila, Philbrook Law, 1-800-DIVORCE, Roto-Rooter, and Window Nation. When we come back, the Portland Timbers. 3 points is 3 points. We'll take it. 105.1 The Fan.
All right, professional landscapers, a quick heads up. Right now is the best time of the year to upgrade your lawn equipment because the Gravely Mow the Distance sales event is happening April 9th through the 19th. You can get up to 20% off Gravely commercial mowers, the machines pros count on for consistent results and season-long reliability. If you're adding to your fleet or upgrading this spring, now's the time. Stop by your local Gravely dealer today.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
You know the rush when you reach that goal, when something you've worked for pays off. That's success. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skills-based education that helps move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start May 13th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SCHEV.
Odyssey Sports Draft coverage is presented nationally by Bet365, where winning is everything. Download the Bet365 app and lock in your picks before the game begins. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in select states only.
Your home for the Oregon Ducks in Portland. KRSK Portland, KRSK FM HD1, Malala, Oregon, and Odyssey Sports Station. Now, from the George McCoy and Warren Allen Sports Desk, a Sports Center update on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.
First on the Fan, your Portland Trailblazers picked up the 122-110 win over the Sacramento Kings yesterday to wrap up the regular season. Deni Avdija leading the way once again for the Blazers. He posted 25, 10, and 6, but Shaedon Sharpe, he found himself back in the lineup over the weekend as he posted 9 points in 17 minutes in his second game back from the calf injury that has kept him sidelined for most of the season. Blazers will take on the Phoenix Suns tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Phoenix for their first game in the play-in tournament. Your Portland Timbers picked up their second win of the season, giving LAFC their first loss of the year as the Timbers mounted a 2-1 victory, securing 3 points on a last-minute headed goal from Kevin Kelsey on Saturday. Timbers will travel to take on Minnesota United FC next Saturday, and make sure to catch all the game day coverage this Saturday right here on 105.1 The Fan when pregame starts at 4:30. If you missed it over the weekend, Rory McIlroy won his second Masters on Sunday, finishing the round at 12 under, becoming the fourth back-to-back Masters champion in history, the first since Tiger Woods did it in 2001-2002. And lastly, the WNBA draft is officially here. The draft will officially commence at 4 p.m. tonight as your Portland Thorns hold the 7th pick after drafting their expansion roster just 10 days ago. And for more sports scores and stories in 30 minutes, I'm Casey Smith from the George McCoy at Warren Allen Sports Desk. Hurt, missing work? Insurance companies acting like jerks? Don't call your mom. Call George McCoy at warrenallen.com.
Sports Saturday with Joe Fisher and Rashad Taylor. Saturday mornings at 9 on the Fan Sports Network, 105.1 FM and 1080 AM.